Hello, welcome back Crafty Cuties. If you're new, I'm Jessica, this is Paper Terrace, and today I'm going to do a pretty massive Dollar Tree haul. I bought all of these things specifically to create a Dollar Tree junk journal. A few years back, I did a Dollar Tree junk journal challenge. You guys loved it, and it's been requested of me so many times. I finally decided to go ahead and try again. If you want to do the challenge with me, I would love that. It's not going to be anything official. However, if you end up doing one and you make like a video sharing or you post it on Instagram, I would love for you to comment down below, let us know what your channel name is, and I'll make a playlist so that I can include all of the videos that would be sharing similar videos. Okay, so I honestly went overboard, guys. I think I spent $28. I wanted to keep it more between 15 and 20, but I bought way more than I needed, so it could have been that amount, but I tried not to stress on that. I just wanted to focus on the fact that I want to create a journal with mostly all Dollar Tree items. So that's what I decided to do. I decided to spend a little bit extra to get the few extra items I wanted, and let's get started. So I'm just going to show you everything. You can see it here, but I'll explain as I go. So I originally bought a different book, but I didn't realize it said like sniper on it and it had all gun pictures inside. I just didn't really like it. So I grabbed this one that I already had. This was also a Dollar Tree journal. It's probably not much better, but it didn't have pictures of guns, and the only reason why I really care is because I like to use the book pages to create ephemera, and I'm gonna do an entire series on this journal, so you'll see everything that I create for the journal and whatnot. But I thought this had like prettier little headings, and it just wasn't full of guns, that's all. And it's a perfect size. It's about 6 inches by 9 inches, and it has probably like a 1.5 inch spine. I'll probably create my own spine. I'm not sure yet, but you will see that when I do it. I like the color too, but again, I'm gonna be doing something different with the cover. So I got that. So then for book pages, my thought was that I would mainly do pretty blank pages in this journal. Of course, there's going to be some ephemera and decorations with the book pages and stickers and cards and things, but overall the majority of the pages will be coffee dyed paper. So I got this sketch pad. I've done this before. I've coffee dyed these pages, and I really like how it turned out. These seem like they're a little bit bigger than letter size, so a little bit bigger than 8.5 by 11, but oh, here we go. Yeah, 9 by 12 inches. So I got the plain paper. Then I also like to include lined paper or just a different variety of paper. So I got this one here. If I remember correctly, when I coffee dyed this paper before, the lines kind of faded off, but that's okay. Whatever we get will be totally fine. I also noticed that they had cardstock. Now, you only get 3 sheets here, but since I wanted to try and keep everything Dollar Tree, I sometimes like to use cardstock for like the inside covers, and so I thought I would pick it up just so I can do everything in Dollar Tree. These are actually metallic pages as well, so that was kind of cool just to see it there. That way, you know, it can show that if you are limited to like Dollar Tree, you can make it work. Now, I didn't pick up a new thing of coffee from the Dollar Tree because I already had this one, but I did get this from the Dollar Tree, and so we'll be using instant coffee to do our dyeing. I also have some tea, and I may do tea dyeing, but I typically do coffee dyeing. To go with dyeing, I also picked up these fabric doilies. I want to experiment and see if I can place these on the pages as they're drying to get this design. But I also have some plastic doilies from the Dollar Tree that I bought a while ago, and I may incorporate those as well, because again, I just want this to be a Dollar Tree challenge. I'm not really focused on how much money I'm spending, but at the same time, you will be able to create a journal on a budget, because you don't have to buy all the things that I bought, but this is just to show a bunch of different ideas for you guys since I'm making the video. Okay, of course I bought a pack of envelopes. These are 3 5/8 inch by 6.5 inches. These are really great for creating easy pockets or just using as an envelope on a page, and they're white, so that's gonna be really easy to work with. Another thing that I didn't buy today, but I already had from the Dollar Tree, were napkins. I have so many napkins from Dollar Tree, so I did go ahead and grab these out because these are a really good thing to grab. We're gonna decoupage, and I'm gonna show you different ways to make really pretty pages using napkins. And you usually get a pack, you know, of, I don't know, like 20-ish napkins, way more than what you really need for one entire journal anyways. I also got this scarf. The fabric on this is so pretty. Now you could use this fabric for a journal cover, which now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, boy, I wanted to avoid making a fabric journal cover this time because I've done that so many times, but now that I'm looking at it, like, hey, there really are no rules. What we end up doing will be all great. I just want to see. Yeah, it would totally be big enough, and this is a pretty big book. It's about 9 inches. So I don't know, I might change my mind, but we'll see. This fabric is rather see-through, but it would be really pretty. So I might use this for pockets and things as well. You'll just have to kind of see my laces unraveling there. But my other idea for the cover was to do more of a mixed media cover. I don't know though, so I did buy some white acrylic paint, and this is a pretty big bottle. But I also got the bigger bottle of white because I wanted to try to buy the least amount of things I could. So I also got these Tempera Watercolors, and these colors are way more bold than what I would want to use. So if you have white, you can definitely dull that down. And since they are watercolors, you can also water them down a bit, but I just went ahead and got these two to work with that. So let's see here, cover ideas. I bought this huge jumbo sticker, and it's actually, if you can see right here, it is a dream catcher. That's what like the full sticker looks like. So there's this side and this side. And I thought this was really pretty, but it is really big. I might incorporate it somehow. Again, this is where I'm telling you that like I bought way too many things because I was indecisive. So you really don't need as many things as I bought here, but hey, you guys will get all of the ideas here on the video at least. They have lots of these little books. They're like inspiration books, but they have really cute little pages that have like different quotes, and some of them had really different, like really pretty pictures. A lot of them were more like scripture rather than like verses. And so these will be really pretty to kind of trim down and make into ephemera pieces, pockets, or journaling cards. So we will definitely be doing some of that with this book here. Lots of stickers, guys, so many stickers. Okay, so I got this pack of blank cards just because this was a really pretty print. This would be really pretty for a cover, or sorry, for like a journal cover, or just, you know, inside we can use it as journaling cards. And it comes with envelopes too, which I also really enjoy using in my journals. They had so many different, oh, I forgot. I did get 2 sets of cards, so this was another really pretty print. And see, I could have just got away with 1 because there are 6 cards, but okay, lots of stickers. I mean, they had way more than this even, so many. And I just thought these are gonna be just perfect for creating really pretty ephemera with the book pages, because book pages are quite plain, but with these pictures we are really going to be able to make some pretty ephemera. We can also use the fabric that I bought. These butterflies and flowers are really pretty. More stickers. I grabbed these because I liked the look a lot, but they don't really match all of the floral themes, but I thought maybe I could incorporate a few of them. So I also got this notepad. I don't exactly like, up here it says Home Sweet Home, at least not for this project, but the bottom portion is kind of what I was going after, and I thought, again, really pretty ephemera, really easy way to maybe decorate some of those blank pages. So lots and lots of stickers. Now I can usually find a lot more washi, but the location I went to was pretty low. So I did get this print here. I just wanted at least 1 washi tape to work with, and you'll be surprised what a little bit of washi tape can do to a blank page. It can really make it pretty. I'm not sure if, again, another thing that I'm not sure if I'm going to use. This is a cross stitch kit. I've never done cross stitch, so I don't know how easy it's going to be, but again, this was another idea I had for a cover. I thought that would be so cute to have cross stitch on the cover of a journal. And I love the butterfly print on this. So I honestly was already even thinking of just using like the paper here as a decoration. Like I'll even cut this out right here and use that as maybe a journaling card. So I had to grab it just in case. Laces. This one is coming off the thing here. It was the last one they had, but I figured I would go ahead and pick out one that was colored. So I got the purple one. Gonna be really pretty on the edges of the pages. But then this is my favorite lace, and this is something that I just buy over and over and over. Love the look, perfect for the pages, perfect for decorating ephemera and things like that. So I was glad that they had that today. But I went ahead and wanted to try something different as well. This is a sheer ribbon, but if you guys know, I like to use crinkled seam binding and I like to dye it different colors. So I got this white one thinking that maybe we can attempt to dye some of this with the paints that we have, when normally I would use different inks or whatnot. But since we want to try working with what we have, I thought we could try that. And that gives me another idea with these paints. I was also thinking that maybe we can make some marbled papers in a really simple way using a shaving cream version of marbled papers, if you know what I'm talking about. So we may have to try that for some of the papers to get some colored papers as well. I did grab one Mod Podge just to use like as a glue, but I also have some Dollar Tree glue. However, I will allow myself to use some of my own basic supplies like glue, scissors, just really basic supplies. I just want the overall journal to be Dollar Tree. I had to grab more of these. These are Velcro dots. Now, to be honest, my favorite Velcro dots come from Amazon because they're so teeny tiny. But since we're doing a Dollar Tree journal, I thought I would grab these. These are still good. These work good when you're making like pockets or any type of flaps. They make it really nice. The last thing that I got today was this 3-pack of yarn. And I talked about this in my shopping video that you could buy way bigger things of yarn, but you're only going to get one color. And since I wanted to try to keep this as least expensive as I could, I thought I would grab this because these 3 colors are so pretty, super fall, or not fall, oh my gosh, super springy and floral, kind of the vibe I'm going for. And these will make a really pretty tassel that we could put on the journal if we decide to. And of course we can use this in different ways to decorate all of the other things inside the journal. So we got lots to work with. I would love if you guys would join me, and this is just going to be a laid back challenge. Like I said, there's not going to be any rules on how much money you spend. I will say, let's try to set some guidelines. Let's try to, if you want to join along with me, I would love to see if you can make a journal that you love and for $20 or under. Again, I know that I spent more, but I'm showing you guys like just tons of ideas, and then you can narrow it down and really pick the ones that you like. So, you know, try to spend only $20 or less. I think you could also do it for 10, honestly, and maybe in the future I'll challenge myself to do that along with you guys. But we'll say $20 and under, and you can use your basic supplies at home again, and if you already have something at home that's from the Dollar Tree, you don't need to repurchase that. You don't need to show receipts or anything like that. It's not any, this is just a fun, simple, laid-back challenge. And so if you do have any other questions about the challenge, leave them below, because then I can answer those on the next video. And again, I'm gonna have a series of videos where I just go through and make the different components to this journal. So it will be probably a lengthy process, but it will be really fun, and I hope you guys get some ideas and some inspiration to just show you that you can totally make a junk journal using Dollar Tree items or inexpensive items. And I think that's all that I wanted to say. If you did miss out on watching the shopping video, I also gave you guys lots of tips and tricks in that video, so I'll have that linked below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.